Get out of the kitchen right now.
What's up, YouTube? Today we're doing a quick video on Philadelphia's shutdown of indoor dining. For many, this means the final blow. Basically, many restaurants in Philadelphia are not going to be able to survive after this final blow. This whole time, they have been just working to stay afloat. I had the opportunity to speak to other businesses or business owners, and they have basically told me they've been struggling just to make ends meet. They're barely paying rent. It's not been easy. So they've told me, and they've actually mentioned some places that they know that have shut down, that been there for many years. So this right here, with the cold coming in, the indoor dining is really not going to be viable to many people. It's going to just be too cold. Even with those outdoor space heaters, it's not going to work. So you're basically forced to work off of takeout only, but it's just so much takeout that people want to do to an extent. Takeout business, unless if you have those niche restaurants that work for takeout, is very difficult. We don't have that niche market. We definitely have work to change, to kind of work towards that niche, or work with that takeout to be more compatible and more competitive. But you know, as a sit down restaurant, you kind of have that reputation. People don't really look to you for that, so you kind of now competing with restaurants that is their niche. So even with us reinventing ourselves, it's very difficult. We were never ever busy for takeout. Takeout was never one of those things that we even looked at really hard when we opened. It was something that we were going to look towards more of the future. The main concern for us was to get the indoor experience as best as possible, and later to branch out to get more revenue off of that. But now we're being forced to basically work on that now, which is hard, because when the city closed down, that's not the reputation we had for takeout. So people are gonna not look at us for their takeout first. But really, this video is more to point out some things that has has happened lately. For those that don't know, the California governor, or one of the people in power that is forcing restaurants in California basically to have strict regulations and to follow these regulations. He himself is not following these regulations. All right, so you have it here. The Governor Newsom at French Laundry restaurant allegedly not following COVID-19 protocols. He did make an announcement, and he did apologize for this, but at the end of the day, you're telling people you can't do this, but you're able to do it yourself with other people. I mean, he had a nice little party there for himself, not following the rules that he himself is making other people enforce. So, I mean, I'm not going to get into it. I mean, I'm just saying what it is. You can basically make your own idea or your own opinion on this. I mean, you can make an excuse for him if you want. I really don't see no excuse for it. If you're making us embrace the suck, you should embrace the suck. It's not one of those things that you watch the businesses die while you just do whatever you want, and it shouldn't work that way. But again, this brings it back to my whole thing about these politicians are in a bubble. They don't really feel what these businesses are feeling. There should be a way that they should get some of that feeling back. Again, he's doing this, and he's still gonna have a job. He's still gonna have his regular paycheck, while the other businesses are closing down and not making any money. So, I mean, you tell me what you think about that. And as you see here in the picture, they're definitely, nobody's wearing masks, and there's definitely more than 4 people. Again, I'm not 100% sure what the regulations are for over there, how many people together. But I mean, this looks like over 10 people in a table together, very close, not wearing masks, not following any COVID protocol. So let that sink in. If you're thinking, well, that's in California, you're in Philly, like, why are you worried about people in California when you're in Philly? Well, that's besides the point, first of all. But if you want to get more technical, I'll give you another example. As you see here, back in August, the Philadelphia mayor, after shutting down Philadelphia, was found eating in Maryland indoors, doing exactly what we couldn't do in Philadelphia. So basically, he's telling us again, embrace the suck. You got to do this for what's going on, just to make sure everything. Nobody should be going out to restaurants, but you yourself can't follow the same rules that you lay for us to follow. But again, if you're gonna make us embrace the suck, you should embrace some of the suck. You guys got to get out of that bubble, so you actually may do your job and not do whatever you guys do. I don't even know. Again, I honestly, I don't care what side you lean on. I think both sides are full of shit. At the end of the day, they're both basically trying to run a popularity contest, and all these popularity contests is not doing any good to the businesses. The businesses are suffering while they're not suffering. So basically, they're telling you, you can't do this because of this, but I can do it anyway. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Just do what I'm telling you to do. It's very insulting to the businesses in Philadelphia and every other city that is struggling right now, when these are definitely not isolated cases. I'm pretty sure these are just the ones that they got caught on. There was the other one with the salon. That's another one. But again, these politicians, you lose faith almost every single day that you watch the news. These politicians are a big joke to me. That's just my opinion. So on top of that, you're complaining because people are not listening. So that's why we have to do these shutdowns, but you yourself don't listen. So what kind of sense does that make? And again, I'm not saying it because I am this guy that's really deep into politics. I'm just basically a casual person that listens to politics here and there just to kind of keep informed. And the information you get is really doesn't say a lot for these politicians. And again, this video, I'm not trying to downplay the COVID. I am not going towards that direction at all. That's not my intent. My intent is really just to point out these instances of what politicians do when they are trying to enforce rules for everyone else and they can't follow their own rules. So that's basically what this video is about. Don't take it the wrong way as far as like I'm downplaying the COVID. I'm not. That's not even my intention at all. As you know, I really didn't go into that at all. I'm not even talking about how serious COVID is. That's not the intention of this video. The intention is basically just to point out what these politicians do. And my feeling, in my opinion, again, I'm not one of those people that into politics. I consider myself just well informed. So that's where this video is coming from. Well, on that note, that's it for my video. Again, I just wanted to point out some of the stuff that going on, some of the stuff, the way I see things. This is my channel for that. So, all right, guys, peace. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Share the video if you can. Peace.
Get out of the kitchen right now.